xharper here, WWE2k19, and we're here with another showcase video. Hi everyone. Now this is a bit more of a test video, I guess is probably the best way of describing it. Firstly, I need to say that after the quality of my video earlier today, I've gone ahead and called the landlords of the building that I live in, and I've told them, you guys have got to give me better internet, so they've doubled my internet. So hopefully, not only this video, maybe not this video, but from now on, videos should start coming through with a better quality. We'll see how this one goes though. But what I wanted to do, it's a bit more of a test video. I wanted to give you a top 10 WCW community creation arenas, okay? And I wanted to just recommend the arenas that I have to do is go into downloads. I'm gonna unclick superstars, click arenas, and then I'm gonna go to hashtag and my hashtag, and then I would go WCW, okay? Simple. Now what I usually do, I would advise you to also select shows, because I know it sounds weird, but sometimes, like myself, I at the moment cannot upload any arenas to the game. I can only upload shows anymore. For some reason the game has, some sort of bug has happened to me, which means I put a lot of my shows on now, which obviously include arenas. So if you want an arena that I create now, you have to go and download the show. So what I would do is I would recommend that. Let's search. Okay, so what we're stuck with here are the top combination of arenas and shows. Now some of them are going to be duplicates. That's fine. Okay, I'll just skip over the ones that are duplicates, and you can see what they are. It's pretty obvious as we go through. Now the first one is my creation, and I've got to be honest, a lot of these are my creations. I've looked at it periodically, but I haven't checked this in a while, so I didn't expect to have quite so much of a monopoly on the top 10, top 50 when it comes to arenas. So I want to be careful that I don't just dominate this with my creations, although clearly the community like them, which is awesome, but I also want to showcase some other people. So we've got Starrcade 97, which is at number 1. Now all I'm going to do in these is preview them, so you're going to get to see a little bit of a screenshot, and that's all I'm going to be able to show you. So Starrcade 97, I think that's fairly simple and straightforward for you. We've got WCW Thunder. Now this wasn't created by me, so let's go and look at the preview. This WCW Thunder. Now I'm not going to try and knock anybody's designs here. What I do miss though, and I would love somebody to create, maybe even I'll have a go at this, is the original Thunder arena that was sort of circa 1998-99, because once WCW changed the logo and updated it to the one that you see on the apron in this ring, I kind of fell out of love with WCW at that point. The product sucked, everything was beginning to go downhill. So when they rebranded, that is my kind of signpost of when WCW started to fall, an era of WCW that I choose to avoid. But let's go and look at, let's go back, and what I want to do is have a look at the details rather than the preview. So this has been made by SPC_Johnson10. Shout out to him for the fantastic creation that you guys obviously all really love. Now I'm going to put all the creators' names in the description after this video, so make sure that, don't worry if you don't see them or whatever as we go through. The next one is it's actually one of my personal favorites from somebody other than myself, which is great because I love being able to preview and showcase other people's creations, whether it's WCW or not. Like I love the fact that there's somebody else creating this stuff. So basically this is WCW, I think they put Saturday Night Live, or Saturday Night's main event. I'm not sure which one it's called, but it looks great. They've done a great job with the ring mat. They've added like the Danger yellow and black taping around it. The colours all match. I'm a big stickler for colours when it comes to arenas. You've got to make sure that the ring mats and everything look real. Don't make colours too bright, don't make them too shiny. Keep them real. Make sure that when you're in the ring, it actually looks like you're wrestling in an actual ring and an arena. So I love this one. This looks great. We'll come out of here, and all I'm going to do is show you the details of that. So this is Rose Warrior to You. Again, big shout out to them. Great job on this arena. You've done a good job, and the downloads prove it. Next one, we've got another one of my arenas, which is the Great American Bash. This was one of my first 2 arena creations in the game this year. I hope everybody likes it. This was part of my 1997 pack, by the way. You'll notice that a lot of my WCW arenas are the 1997 pack. Bash at the Beach is not mine. Let's have a look who this is. This is the 5th one on the list. So firstly there's the preview. I don't even remember that one, if I'm honest. I've got a feeling that this was one of the later Bash at the Beach pay-per-views, because there's no NWO. It's just WCW. So I'm a little bit confused as to what era this is from. But personally, I actually really like that logo. It doesn't look like any of the early stuff they did, so I'm assuming this is sort of post 1998-99, which would be that era of WCW that I don't choose to like, but it looks cool. Again, they've done the ring mat well, the aprons, really everything just looks really simple but authentic, which is always a must. Let's just show who the creator is for this so that you guys can see. Okay, so this is Beckett929. Shout out to you. I'm going to try and find all of these people on Twitter as well, give you their socials so that you can go follow them, and I'll probably try and mention them when I promote this video on my own social platforms later. Okay, that's the top 5. Then Fall Brawl, I'm going to be quick with these 2 because they're both mine. Fall Brawl is, like I just said, mine. You might look at a lot of these and think the rings look very similar. That's because during 1997, I didn't know this until I watched the WE Network, but a lot of the arenas simply look the same. You know, the things that they used to change was the entranceway, but the ring itself would look very similar in 1997. They often use the same colour scheme, so you're almost having a rinse and repeat, but then the entrance changes and obviously the branding changes. But World War 3 and Fall Brawl are number 6 and 7. We're going to skip past the shows because I do believe this Thunder is that one, and this Starrcade 97 is 100% mine as well. That leaves us with number 6, 7, 8, which would be WCW Monday Nitro. I like this one. I mean, this is the new era. This is the era that I didn't watch, but I do really like this arena. I think they've done a great job picking up the branding. Everything looks high res, which is always a must. I don't understand why people feel the need to manipulate the ring apron when they do the graphics. There's no need. Just make it all transparent in the background and let the game apron do the work, because the texture on the game apron is always better that you could manipulate in Photoshop or whatever design software. But apart from that, Monday Nitro looks great. I'm a fan of that one as well. Let's again look at the details of this. So this is Rose Warrior to you, so clearly Rose Warrior to you is a good creator of WCW content. You should have a look and check out their content for more. That it would be 8. Again, WCW Saturday Night. I'm assuming that that show is this third one here. There's a correlation, as you can see, between shows and the actual arenas being popular. Bash at the Beach 96. This is my creation. I'm going to go into that and show you the preview. Now, I have changed a couple of things. I've got a video on my channel. Check that out. It tells you about how I've changed and edited a few things with this arena since I released it. This was, again, one of the earlier releases from me. Again, I hope you like that one. Now, okay, I don't want to badmouth people, but this one is a real bugbear for me. I hate it when people take an event that's not even WCW and just hashtag it. Bad Blood 04 is clearly not WCW, so let's just name and shame the creator here. So it's Weiland or Wieland Mania. It could possibly be a German name, I do not know, but this person is clearly just spamming with all of their tags. Look, they've gone and put WFWE, WCW, ECW, TNA. Ridiculous. You're just trying to get downloads. I don't like it. Just use one words, try and be relevant to the hashtags. I'm not a fan of people who try and do that. I don't think there's any need, if I'm honest. And it's not authentic. It's not a WCW arena. It's WWE, or WF I should say, from 04. Oh no, WE from 04. Anyway, the next two are mine again, and that will complete this list of 10. We've got Slamboree 1997. This was a difficult arena for me to create, but once I did it, I can't tell you how long it took me to create that stupid logo. That logo was the hardest thing to create on Photoshop and get it to look exactly like it did. Ridiculous, but I loved it because it meant that I found the font for Slamboree. So now I've actually got a Slamboree logo without the red and the yellow behind it, and that looks cool. You can download that in images category. Other than that, I really love the way that I made the entranceway look. I just think it looks, if you go back to the event, that's actually as close as you're going to find in-game without trying to somehow cheat or do some sort of confusing modding to the game. So that's that one. And then finally, Road Wild 97. This is one of my favourite arenas that I've designed. It looks... The main reason it's one of my favourites is because of how perfect it looks compared to the original. The only sort of things that I would take away, the curtain isn't 1,500 feet tall, like it suggests in the preview picture. And actually, that's it. I think the other thing, they didn't have a an announcement table. I can't actually remember if they had an announce table at this event, but it's one of my favourite pay-per-views in WCW. I've managed over the years just to accumulate like high-res images of the Road Wild logo, and all of that has culminated in this year being able to deliver a really cool-looking Road Wild arena. It was not always the top Road Wild arena that I had or that was available. So what's happened is that you guys as a community have downloaded it so many times that it has now gone from being like the third or fourth to now being the top choice, which makes me really proud because I do love that arena. I think it looks awesome. Other honourable mentions then after that top 10, I would say WCW Uncensored. I'm probably going to do my own uncensored show because it's the only major WCW pay-per-view from '97 that I haven't covered. Apart from that, I look through them. To be honest, some of them are good, some of them aren't so good. This sold out logo is worth downloading. That's a great logo. I've got my own, but I think this is probably somebody else's creation. I'd recommend that you take that one from Urango 1. Like I said, I've got my own version of that, but I don't think I've actually put it into images this year. There's an uncensored logo, which I'm assuming is owned by the person who did the uncensored arena. Oh, I love that Superstation TBS one. That looks awesome. You should download that. Other than that, looking through these, they're all they're okay, you know? I don't want to put these people down. They're just okay. There aren't that many to select from this year's game for WCW, so I hope that you've enjoyed the ones that I've sort of populated in there for you. Like I said, I believe I've got 7 of the top 15 creations in here, which is blown my mind because I didn't expect to have quite that many, but it's a great privilege and honour to have that. I do hope more people create more WCW arenas. I mean, just doing 97 is great, but wouldn't it be great if we could get some 98, 99 years going? I don't know. Just be nice to have more choice for you guys, the fans. But that's it, guys. That's my top 10 WCW arenas / shows that I would recommend you guys to download. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, let other people know about it. If you don't like it, don't just do the down thumb, don't be a div. Just actually comment, give me some constructive feedback. Don't use rude words, just be nice. Tell me why you don't like it and I'll try and make the video better for next time. I am xharper, guys, and you guys are awesome. I'm going to do my universe mode videos over the coming days, hopefully with the internet being boosted now. I should be able to stream at different times of day rather than just exclusively doing sort of morning times here in the US. But I'm hoping to do some more streaming, get ECW Universe Mode going again. I'm excited for that. My voice is back now and fully recovered, so I feel like I'm ready to do another Universe Mode video. But until then, I'm xharper. What?